This is just the CIS Rejects have figured out the meta.
I mean,
Yeah.
this game
You
will
just
be a
gotta
testament.
Funnel the gold into mana regen instead of health regen now.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
it.
for me, this game will be a testament because, like, I think for sure, if it was last patch, you just salve Jug up 2-3 times, he'll get level 3, 4, and then you auto win the lane. But now it's a little different.
Mhm.
These salves are healing for like 200 HP now instead of 400. It's not much.
Not worth the gold investment. Definitely. Any last pick predictions for Navi?
We need a carry.
Yep. What's left in the pool? No, it could still look good.
The PL.
PL.
I love the PL. It's really
I
good
was
versus the
trying
Beastmaster.
I actually
Trying
agree.
to bait her towards
I
that.
agree.
and
We
she
should
didn't
pick
even
the
say
PL.
it.
I was taking my time to think about it because you guys get annoyed when I hop on heroes over and
No,
over and
I
over
love
again,
it.
and over
I
and over and over and over.
Always like it's like leading a horse to water or whatever. And I'm like, please, again.
Is that the hero fear?
That is a hero.
It's a hero. I feel like Beastmaster's pretty good against that one.
So is Jug, but that's okay.
What would be the reasoning of picking this then?
Magic immunity.
Question.
Really? That's it. Magic immunity.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, V2 knows his matchups. He's really good, so I don't usually doubt him in his hero choice. So maybe we'll learn something new here.
Mhm.
But in general, this is not particularly amazing versus Juggernaut or Beastmaster, but we'll see.
Perhaps they just want something to let some siege towers. It's like, yeah, just go up, rage, hit the tower. If you get rolled, we'll just decrepify you. All good. Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, does he just get razored here or what?
You're telling us?
No, because they can't lane it against.
What?
Unless it.
You can't do Razor mid versus Pango? Is that, why not?
No, I'm just saying you're not laning it against him, so like,
Doesn't matter.
who cares? Just spear him away. just spear
Just
the
forget
razor away in
about
the
him.
mid game.
Oh,
We're
he's
talking
not
about
gonna-
mid-game matchups. Just put the razor in the arena.
Okay, so he's not going to buy BKB on
No,
Razor.
why would you
Okay.
do that? I got nerfed. You're not meant to buy BKB
Soon
anymore.
as
Alright,
it's nerfed,
it's
never buy
okay.
it, never pick it.
Yeah.
Okay, similar idea.
Select
Like,
your heroes.
just heavy single target. You want to link the life stealer, take all his damage, kill him. Instead, this route, you just focus fire him and kill him. And he can't hit you with a wind run, so it's similar idea.
It's actually a great win range. you can
Yeah.
have.
What sort of playstyle is?
Can't you just spear her and kill her?
No, she'll just buy BKB. Why wouldn't she buy BKB? How else are you gonna play?
This is what I have to deal with.
You have to deal with it. At least you get days without her, bro. I gotta live with this. I love you. Oh, I love you, sheep. But CIS rejects with the drafts completed playstyle, and which one are you kind of favoring for that? Who do you think could execute a bit better?
I like
I really
the
like rejects.
Oh, yeah?
draft just because I feel like the Lycer can't carry this game.
Yep.
But no one could carry this game.
Mhm.
He's the hope.
Okay, we're both on the same page, surprisingly, yet again. But we're gonna jump over to Lyrical and Trent, hear some of their thoughts about it as they are. Oh, you guys are joining us. I was just gonna throw it to you, but you
Trent,
don't.
I
Hey.
love you.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
Oh,
nice
look
to
at
see you,
that.
Trent. Hey, how are you? Tell us, update us, how you've been, and some thoughts about the draft.
I'm great. It's looking
Fantastic.
good. Happy to be back here in Eastern Europe. So that's pretty exciting. I was liking the Wind Ranger. I think that looked pretty cool. So happy they picked it up. As Fear said, just like makes Lifestealer sad, right? Pretty simple. You're laning versus Pango, so no one probably going to have a similar sort of slow start. And then we'll see how his first couple ultis go. But I don't know. Solo was pretty scary with the Snapfire last game. And it looks like another pretty good Snapfire game. So I'm regrettably kind of feeling Navi.
Oh, okay, something different. You make a face there, Lyrical. You're not on the same page as Trent.
I'm just worried because there's another pause. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen.
Oh, Jesus.
But no, for me, I'm just noticing, like, you know, the BKB comes out, gets nerfed 90 seconds. All of a sudden, we got Jug, we got Lifestealer, all these heroes getting picked with BKB built into them. I don't think it's a coincidence. These heroes might be the new cream of the crop.
Does that mean then you guys kind of feel that some of the support should look into doing more healing because of the salve as well? That was the discussion we had over here.
Yeah, Jug too, right? You drop down the healing ward, he can do it himself. Doesn't have to sort of limit his supports anymore. But yeah, something like that in the laning stage, definitely.
Yeah.
I went on like Dota TV the second half of the patch dropped, and the first thing I see is like 5 position 5 players, all just like pro players, all just playing Witch Doctor and Warlock. So
That is what I
they're
love to
on that
see.
brainwave.
Maybe Dazzle gets picked up a little bit more too, but
Don't say his name. Respect the dead. Thank you.
God, I thought I actually did something wrong for a second. But game 2, we're gonna jump out of here and we're gonna leave you to it, Lyrical and Trent.
Thank you so much. Yep, and the game has actually resumed. We're getting back into it. I'm very, very stoked for this one because I think that it's a better draft this time around overall. They've kind of got some answers in there for the like early push stuff that we saw from NaVi last time. And obviously sort of having a different setup themselves. They got the Beastmaster. What's your thoughts and feelings on this game, Mr. Trent?
I think the drafts are mostly even. I think that Navi kind of riding off a pretty crushing game 1. Like I kind of like the momentum on their side, and I think individual performances for them are going to play a larger role compared to what CIS Rejects have. I think CIS Rejects are looking to essentially just copy and paste what Navi did last game, right? Play the Beastmaster, get aggressive, get in your jungle, take those early towers, and sort of walk the game down. So can Navi cease that plan from happening? That's the question.
That is the question as we go into this game number 2. And it will look a little bit different also, though. I mean, I guess you've sort of got similar things, not as good as the Zeus in terms of finding heroes for the Hoodwink being picked, but the Hoodwink can still scout things out pretty nicely as well. And in the mid lane now, you can see no one and Depressed Kid trading a couple hits and also forcing out some tower shots as well. Did they get that ward scouted? I'm not quite sure. V-Tune's already cutting trees, though.
I would assume so, but yeah, it's hard to tell, right? Because it might have been that Depressed Kid was close enough that they couldn't actually tell.
30 seconds to battle.
So we'll find out here. But I think, yeah, I think this looks pretty good. I always love watching Wind Ranger games. I think she's ever since Shadow Fiend died, she's kind of become my go-to. Like, oh, I really like watching this hero because she tends to be pretty exciting in the early game. You want to be looking for those big shackle plays. I don't get to watch my triple raises anymore, get hyped up on those, so. Just gotta watch Wind Ranger instead.
And I think a little bit of a pushback there. Lays takes some damage. Can they get the bounty rune secures? 2 for 2, looking fine. One of the things that I definitely noticed a lot at the major that's kind of wild is like, even though they nerfed this Gale Force, I'm assuming we're still going to be seeing the shard come out from Depressed Kid. There's like these weird things, right? Where it says, all right, the movement speed that you get, the push speed is like 240, but then you have like a 500 like movement speed hero running into the wind and they're just like not going anywhere. It's like, what's the numbers actually like on this? Because it seems strange.
I read that patch and I said, I guarantee if there's another letter patch, that's going down again. That was my immediate response. Like 10, really? Like, is that enough? That's literally just a Seb nerf. That is just a nod from Valve saying, yeah, nice major Seb. That was pretty hype. We'll take out 10 meaningless speed on this, just so that everyone can feel a little bit better about it.
It's very weird. Very, very strange. But regardless, it's going to be played very differently in this Wind Ranger. And you were mentioning that it has a pretty good win rate traditionally against Lifestealer, too.
Oh, yeah. It's one of your, teams are, they love going on Dota Buff and just looking at, like, the raw data. Like, obviously, this applies to all levels of Dota. So, the same thing doesn't work at the same brackets all the time. But, they like seeing the stats. And when it comes to the raw numbers, Wind Ranger's, like, top 3 versus Jug. Versus Lifestealer. I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, Lifestealer has one goal, and Wind Ranger has one of the best evasive spells in the entire game versus physical right-clicking.
Yeah, when it's in that core role, you're able to do a ton. Depressed Kid, that is definitely a DC. That is what that was.
Dude, I was moving my keyboard because it was dying, and I was plugging it back in, and I just thought I paused the game. Even though it's not even possible anymore, I was like right up by F9, and I thought it was me. Whew.
So Pasha says XD. No one says is okay. I'm wondering if he's going to let Depressed Kid live or not. That's kind of what it seemed like right there. And as he's already running away, I think that he's going to let him go.
Just unfair.
Or maybe not. Maybe they won't.
I believe, as we say in Melee, we take those.
Okay. All right.
Am I wrong?
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Dude, Depressed Kid is oh no. Go. Let's see if no one's nice or not. You got to secure your internet connection. Got to secure your internet connection. Oh.
All right. Interesting. 3. All right.
1.
Oh,
He DC'd again. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh,
dude, everyone's just hitting the button.
Dude, the creeps might kill him.
V-Tune saved it with the pause
Oh,
because
my
they accidentally unpaused it on
God.
CS Rejects.
What is happening? I'm not the best at reading, so I should get better at it. Try and learn some other languages, you know.
I mean, there's really only 2 that we need, huh? And none of us have gone for it.
3 of
Huh?
them. Got
I know English.
Well, English. You got Spanish. You got Russian. You've got Chinese.
Spanish, I just pretend it's French and decide it's close enough.
Okay, fair enough.
That's my go-to play.
reasonable.
Yeah.
Dude, and then all the Southeast Asian languages. Did you know? I found out the other day that like India has like 24 official different languages. Isn't that
Official
crazy?
ones?
Yeah,
that is
official.
crazy. No
It's
wonder some of
nuts.
them learn English. It must just be infuriating to need to like try and communicate across different communities. You see, they just
Yeah.
gotta like, because no one wants to learn a similar of like the official languages because they probably are very culturally identifying.
depressed kid.
Curious.
Hey, let him go away. Nice. Oh, what a nice guy Noah is. That's wonderful. Oh, what if he killed him right there?
All right. Well, he'll live to last it
steal
another
from
day.
the
So,
slope.
and he got it to deny too, and then he missed that CS. Like this is what you got, honestly.
It's true. The price of being a nice fella. So Mars did receive a couple of nerfs on the patch, the -3 base damage, and then also the spear duration stun, and obviously the base damage also affecting God's Rebuke. But still, Mars having a pretty good time up here against Mankushi.
He has been a complete staple of the stupid lane since he was added. It's kind of crazy. And you know what's funny is that he's almost always had a negative win rate in pubs. He's always hovered somewhere between like 45 and 48%. Other than when he was like super broken. But like even for the past like year and a half where he's like just a staple of the pro scene, he always has a negative win rate. And part of that coming down to just the ideas of like obviously the skill shot with the spear that can mess up your plans sometimes. But in pro matches, the arena is just so good for organizing and taking objectives.
Yeah. It makes the game like it's just some very simple, good quality things. It's nice against like these melee, or rather these ranged heroes too.
And
even
melee
if-
sometimes,
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's pretty nifty. At least at the early going, none of these heroes are getting completely bodied in the laning stage. It does look like NaVi is a little bit ahead across all 3 of them, but it's nothing that's too terrible. As another round of the pause and a Pango DC this time. Yeah, team's struggling a little bit here.
Oh, and Jug at the same time. All right.
I mean, I guess they figure if he's in DC, we might as well, since it's going to happen to us soon. Try and reset the
that
timer.
just makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, last game, once we got going, everything was fine. So,
Well, we've
maybe that'll
gotten
happen
going
again.
already, Trent.
yeah, we have.
Everything is not fine, as it turns out. That just happened, said SwedenStrong.tv. Well, let's see. Is he streaming these days, or is this just a fake? Let me see.
Oh, you're just going to type it in. That's a dangerous game to play.
Well, I'm going to check his Twitch, see if he's streaming.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
Let's see.
I don't
last
think he is right
stream.
now, if I'm going to be
No,
honest.
I hope
that
not.
would not be the best for competitive integrity.
Last stream 7 hours ago. Whoa, he streamed for 2.5 hours 7 hours ago. This guy needs to sleep.
Whoa. Yeah, you're right.
Go to bed.
He had to wake up early for a game.
Well, 7 hours ago, that would be like, that would have been morning for him. So, he hit the pubs in the morning, got
Yeah.
some lunch.
Added
then
some
he's
new
playing his
players to his
officials.
avoid list.
Yeah. He cashed in a couple shards. Oh, he's an Osu player as well. Okay, this guy's a gamer.
What's
We got a
Osu?
gamer here. The little rhythm game with the clicking.
I don't
Wait,
know
the
what
clicking?
that is. I have no idea what that is.
How do you not know what Osu is?
Osu?
Serious? Osu.
Yeah. I don't know that.
I don't even know what to say.
Listen, I play. Well, I don't even. I play.
The only one surprised by this.
Kind of play
Soda.
Dota.
You try my best.
Terraforming
Yeah.
Mars a little bit. It's not
The other
exactly
video
the
game I
best.
play is a board game.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, he's only got 4,100 followers, and he's a NaVi player, so I think you guys should get on that.
Sweet and strong.
Sweet and strong. Kind of sounds like
good.
sweet and low. You know, put them in your coffee. Sweet and
That's good.
strong. You know, you'll get y'all buffed up.
That's right. He's not very buff on playing on the Pugna, Mr. Skeleton
No.
Man.
Especially after that patch.
Dude is struggling.
He's got a nice hat though.
I will say I wouldn't mind getting rid of this hat because now you've got like the immortals that can be traded off, right? I feel like we need to see more sets that like are different things now because we've been the same sets for so long. We can bring the immortals back later, but switch that effect off onto other things.
I was definitely in the fashion lounge after that patch. I was
Really?
there's a lot of immortals that I don't use because I just like the look of other cosmetics.
Right.
And so I was pretty excited. Like the Crystal Maiden one where you can turn people into snowmen. I never got to use that one because I had another item that I liked in that slot. So now I get to snowman people. It's pretty awesome. Great change. Thank you, Valve. Although I did sell a lot of the immortals that I didn't use to buy various battle pass things, so it kind of blew that.
Oh, that's a mess up. That's a sort of unfortunate mistake.
I needed that Dry Arcana though, you know.
That's true. You
I didn't
know,
even play that hero, but I needed it.
well, people were
Everyone
saying that
in
you
the
can
chat
do
relating to that, by the way.
you can do the I think that you can do like the Drow Arcana with the immortals on it too, and that like makes all the arrows look all funky and stuff.
I don't even know.
Yeah. Hello and welcome back, everybody.
Oh, here, I'll turn my. There you go.
I can turn mine off. That's another fun one.
Wow, you have so much power.
Oh, that actually just looks better. I should just have one light on the whole time. This looks much better. So 5 minutes reserve time left for NaVi to get back into the game. It looks like he's back in now on Pango, and so we're just waiting for Depressed Kid to get back on the Wind Ranger.
Yep.
They're both running out of time. And then we play
Excellent.
4v4.
Please
Which is pretty hype.
don't put that evil on us.
What do you
I don't
think
want to
is
see that.
if both mid laners couldn't play this game, which team do you think would be winning?
Probably Dire, because I think you give Jakiro some farm and you just try and like rush them down.
Okay.
You know, the lack of heroes maybe is enough that you can just sort of like Beastmaster Jakiro and walk down lanes with Healing Ward. I feel like that'd be pretty good.
That's fun. Well, it does look like both teams have reconnected, so we should be getting back into it very shortly. There's also a lot of the little half smiley faces, you know, which is just like the little bracket going on.
Yeah.
So I think that they're happy with each other.
I do agree with that one though. I think they look pretty good with the no eyes. I'm a fan. Yeah.
I like to imagine that that's because there's so much rage that their eyes have like exploded from their head, and it's just a smile that's left.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that sounds like a Dota player to me.
Yeah, exactly. Let's
All
get
right,
ready
now
to hop
be
back
asking
into
for the
this game.
go. We got G's,
We're
not
into it.
GGs, just individual G's with more half smileys.
We're into the game. Did you like that little
Yeah, it's good.
move by me? Thank you.
Pull the curtain over, you know, reveal the show. All right, where were we? Navi was doing really well in their lanes. Things look good. Lifestealer's having a good time so far. That's always something you're looking for. V2 just wants to do the exact same build again.
I'm a little curious if he would ever just go not for the phase boots first, but I guess with like the slows that you get from the Beastmaster the whole time, it could be a little bit scary.
And being versus the Lifestealer too, like maxing the boars this time. We're not going to see the axes max out like we saw from Navi.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Down towards bottom, Depressed Kid. He will get the water rune. Has to run away from no one though, and escape out the back. Meanwhile, spear push back. Unkushi takes a good chunk of damage up there, and just has Sweet and Strong constantly pummeling into him. Does have to use the salve that he brought himself. And saving a point right now on the jug too. If he needs to, can go back for the healing ward, but hasn't committed for it yet.
Yeah, this is sort of a newer meta thing that we're seeing where people are trying to also just like bully a little bit more on their supports and then spend the salve on themselves to counteract this idea of not being able to salve the carry. So you just like, you know, I'll get a little bit more involved. I feel like Sweet and Strong able to abuse that on Pugna. Misses the deny though, as they were duking out up top though. So 20 gold on Munkushi. GG.
Good. Has that chainmail coming out now. trying to get into the phase boots as quickly as possible. Is getting kind of handled at this point, though, by the Mars. You look at this, 31-10 versus the 20-1. This has been a bit of a tough one for Mankushi. As see a rage down bottom, V-Tune needing to deal with that bushwhack that came out from the hoodwink. And does manage to retreat away at the creep wave coming underneath the tower. Should be fine.
What was immersion taking there?
You're dead.
Yeah. I don't know. He showed twice right there. I'm just like, that's just guaranteed death versus Mars Pugna.
That's rough.
I mean, let me just lie upon this shish kebab here. And, oh, I sure hope I don't get speared.
Could see there as well. Like, you have to run out of the range of the Pugna ward to cast the healing ward for Mankushi.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Press Kid will get the Hasterin, though. So, gets a little bit lucky on that one. And we'll see if he tries to make a move to one of these other side lanes. Has already used Focus Fire, doesn't quite yet have the Javelin.
Yeah, I'm thinking, like, I don't think he can do the damage. Oh, actually, they found Solo.
Okay.
Solo they can definitely kill. He's low.
There it is. Power shot comes through. Breaks the tree. Shackle after. And a couple punches will be the end of him. So the Press Kid backs away. And maybe heads back to mid soon, as Creep's already punching that tier 1 mid. And no one's also making a rotation.
Yeah, he realized the haste wouldn't get him back in time for the creeps anyway, so he's going to try and probably hold on to that and see if he can get like a TP into a haste kill maybe.
Okay.
But a chase down. Doesn't have a TP coming out though, actually. Just bring out the Javelin, so never mind. Will not be an option.
With Focus Fire, has to be careful about coming back into this lane on Pango. Because even if he ulties, the Press Kid can maybe run him down with the Focus Fire Javelin. So a 2,000 gold lead from NaVi just out of the laning stage. And, I mean, CIS Rejects, they need to make some type of a response here. Spin, chase down, Sweet and Strong wants the TP, no points in the ice path, means he gets out of there.
Had the read on it there too, new.
Back towards mid. Press Kid, Focus Firing, and just kills no one.
Were they both DC'd?
I don't know. I think so.
They were. Oh my god,
the
my
whole
game just
server
crashed.
lagged out. Oh no. Steven, come back to us. Depressed Kid has typed in, I can't, and that is all we've seen. We're gonna get back into this game in just a second. Trent, we're on here, by the way. Hello.
Yeah, no, I see. That was something. The two of them just like dying under the tower together.
Depressed Kid is just raging in all caps in the game right now.
No, he's just ready. Solo's like ready. We're gonna go. I don't know. My mid just died. Whatever. GG.
I mean, that's what's crazy, right? Is Depressed Kid got the kill, and he's the one that's like still so mad about it. But it's how it goes.
I just click over and I just see the two of them standing there, just like not clicking anything with all their spells.
It's a good thing that they didn't
depressing.
use a stop command on the Wind Ranger, because that can stop you from hitting.
Wow, that was pretty high skill.
I know, man.
So you gotta, the game starts lagging. You're in a pro match. You gotta turn
hands
on
off
auto
keyboard.
attack. You don't have
Yeah.
that thing on. Always auto attack.
I will say, I remember there was one time where I was casting some China game that was happening, and it was like the last big fight that was about to happen. Everybody was running in, and then like as Terrorblade casts Metamorphosis, everybody in the entire game DCs, and they just like A-click on each other, and Terrorblade wins because it's Terrorblade, and he kills all of them. And it was one of the saddest things ever, because it was like game 3, like 40 minutes in or something, and they just lose the game from it, and there's nothing
And it all
they
came
could
down
do.
to auto chess.
Yeah,
Essentially.
literally.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Oh my god, he got 6 Terrorblades! Ah!
Yeah, I mean, there's been some crazy things that have happened throughout the years in Dota matches with these disconnects and stuff. It does look like all 10 players are back in the lobby, but waiting for the ping and everything else to get sorted out, and potentially some words being said in admin chat. Who knows what's going on? All type of crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the players and the mentalities to recover here, and we're back. We're on pause. The Press Kid will instantly running out of there with a wind run, and yeah, gets away with a murder there. Now, would he be liable for that in a court of law?
I think so. I think any
think?
murder.
Well,
is
no, because he wasn't in control of his facilities or his faculties or whatever, right? Doesn't he get off on that because of that?
If you hold an axe over somebody's head and then disconnect and it chops it off, you're
I
still
drop
liable,
the
I
axe,
think.
yeah.
Exactly.
If I pass out and drop the axe and injure someone, I don't know. I think he's got a good enough lawyer. He might be good on that one.
Okay, we'll see.
Keep in mind, the offender is also a pango who, like, who's going to bat for this guy?
Dire's
That keeps getting nerfed and keeps showing up.
It's true. Nobody is a big fan of the
Radiant's
Pango,
bottom tower
except for
is
Pango
under
players.
attack.
Nobody cares about their opinions. Roar.
Oh, that's
On
pretty good
bottom.
versus Lifestealer.
Ooh, wants to live. Not gonna be able to though. Okay, things looking better for CIS rejects here. Kushi will manage to escape from the Pango's wrath.
Jeez, he's level 5. They're still going. He's dead.
Really? Okay. Well, that happened then. Move on in, get the kill.
He actually picked the Naval Ward because they were so confident of chasing for that, but in fact, they just believed.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Always believed. So yeah, still just 1,000 gold separating these two teams. Up top, NaVi are going to make the rotation in with V-Tune to try and pressure this tower, but the focus fire onto no one yet again. Will it be enough to get the kill and get out? It doesn't look like it. So they will leave no one alone here.
The hoodwink,
Wait a
though?
minute.
The
Wait a
backstab?
minute. Oh, but the cookie that comes on it, and then the shackle afterwards. One last blast there, and they take his courier also. And Gucci moves on in, doesn't even need the Omni Slash. So they find themselves another kill. Just absolute mayhem here in the mid lane. While
Feels
V2
like-
gets the tower.
Heaven has definitely struggled in these two games to really get a footing.
Yeah.
Between the Doom and now the Hoodwink, I feel like making some good moves, but like in the clutch situations, just
Right.
like not quite right. Perhaps the
do-
nerves here.
I do love how there's a little bit of a bug going on, and we're just seeing all of the footage of what happened over the last couple of minutes on the left-hand side of the screen. That's very good. Oh, wait, it went away. Nice. Sick. It's the pig pole expression. It shows up there and suddenly gets rid of all the rest of the fluff.
Oh yeah, no neutral item patches, by the way. No neutral items touching that patch. I thought it was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
We just signed they're balanced, or they were just all patched too recently, I suppose, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Because like the last patch had a bunch of them, but I was surprised there wasn't a single change to any neutral item. I thought maybe Philosopher's Stone, maybe lose some gold. I don't know.
Shackle.
Get
Plays.
removed maybe.
Both offlaners go down.
Would you remove Philosopher's Stone or would you keep it?
I would just keep it for myself, but nobody else.
Yeah, that's the issue. I'm just so
Right.
sad when I don't get it. Like
Yeah.
the missing out on it is more painful than the actual getting it in a game.
True.
I
Yeah.
click the enemy position 4, they have Philosopher's Stone. I'm just like, well, GG, you know. That's what am I supposed to do? Hit a creep every minute?
I mean, to
Who's
be
got
fair,
time for that?
I know. There's no way it's good. Yeah, it's just a very sad thing. To be fair, though, we probably weren't going to win that game anyways.
Well, that's true.
But 11 and a half minutes, and still very even across. The main person that's hurting is this Jug. Lankushi's really been struggling so far. Has not had a great series.
He's down bad right now. And the pressure from the Beastmaster is still being applied bottom, so they're making some inroads there. But Lifestealer now finishing up the Midas, so acceleration for V2
Okay.
now. Will they keep the pressure up on the bottom lane? Will they rotate everyone down and just take it? Currently, NaVi is just thinking about running up top to use Arena. So a frightening sight perhaps here as they're going to come up and use Arena with the... oh, no, Kisses for 25, though. So this is a little early to be bringing everyone up.
It's weird, too, because, like, what are they really trying to get? There's no objectives up here at all. No one? Are they just going for the kills? Okay. They find themselves one. Focus fire afterwards onto no one. Immersion gonna be found, gonna be finished. But you rotate 4 heroes top, like,
Radiant's middle tower is under
I don't
attack.
know. That seems crazy to me.
It's all just space for V-Tune, that's for sure. Like, he's coming back. He's farming in the triangle, right? So, like, he knows that he's not being targeted if they're going up there and running at towers and stuff. That's going to force TPs.
Uh-oh. I know that feeling.
Oh, no. Who died? Who'd we lose? I hope it's not Hoodwink standing next to the tower. Oh, no, I'm getting disconnected.
It's us. Don't kick us out,
in 18
please.
seconds.
The lag monster's coming. Jeez. All right, Pug is gone. All right, we'll come on back and take another little look-see at us again. Hello again.
Sit down.
I've gotten so much airtime. It's been wonderful.
All this investment in your background finally paying off.
I know. I've been ready. I've been waiting. This is my time. Geez, this has got to be frustrating for these players. You know, this is the moment when like that mental fortitude really comes into play. All that work in the mental gym. What would be the mental gym? What's the mental gym?
Well, first you got your daily, you got your Wordle.
Okay.
Step one in the mental gym. Oh, I haven't done that yet today.
I haven't done that in a while. I gave up.
I just do it whenever I think of it.
Okay.
It's usually pretty good. Do it live. And I'll say it out loud and spoil it for everyone.
What are you doing?
Well, see, I like to choose a word that's like involved in something that's happening. So usually it's like whine, because like one of my kids is whining, or
I thought you meant like WINE. So
no, that's actually you need 5 letters. I don't know if you ever played the game before.
I have.
Yeah. So I like to make it a challenge too. So I'm gonna go with quilt. All
quilt.
Right?
You're gonna spoil this for some people. They're
no,
gonna
I'm not gonna say anything about my results. Okay. I wouldn't spoil the word.
Quilt.
I'm not a monster. Now, oh my God, it was quilt. Okay.
We're back into the game.
Yoo-hoo! All right, now don't go spoiling. You have to close chat if you Wordle. I'm sorry, because the second it gets mentioned, everyone just spoils it for the day. So my bad.
Yeah, dude,
but I mean, you're still doing Wordle at this point. Do you really care? Like, it's whatever.
Yeah, it's just you're just doing it for the streak at that point, anyways.
They got you on that battle pass life, that daily login. I gotta get my Wordle streak.
Speaking of which, I want to play some Dawnbreaker. After watching that game earlier, I've been wanting to get a fix of it now. Hero looks fun.
Middle tower
She's so unreliable, though. I feel like it's one of those heroes I just don't want on my team.
That's fair. That's why you need to play it.
That's not actually how it works. But I am reliable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Diffusal Blade done on the Pango. I mean, this is interesting, right? It's the same moves that we saw from NaVi last game that CIS Rejects are doing, trying to take this mid tower. The difference is NaVi seem mega prepared for this. They've got Arena ready to go. Who do they find? Hoodwink trying to run out of there. Blink forward. Ooh, almost caught the Beastmaster too. Will only get the Hoodwink. But still, that stops the pressure mid.
These pauses are... I mean, I'm sure you guys have all felt it in your games before, where it's really difficult to deal with. Is no one going back in?
Thinking about it. Spear, combo, cookie, done. Not difficult to deal with for NaVi, apparently, as they are rolling.
I feel like it's really important for CIS Rejects to do a lot of like pressuring on that bottom lane with their Beastmaster right now to try and open up space for their Jug. And I think that a part of that comes down to like your mental tracking of players in the fog, especially with that ward between the tier 1 and the tier 2 tower mid lane. So I feel like these pauses are actually pretty brutal for CIS Rejects. Whereas NaVi, like, they got a good start in the laning stage, and they're much more just like, oh, let's all run in with Arena and Lifestealer, and we don't really need to worry about this like crazy split push stuff. So it's actually very beneficial that the game is getting so fragmented.
Yeah, it's working out well for them, definitely. And I mean, the other thing is that, like, kind of in terms of how you take a fight, oh my god, if that connected. I mean, I guess that, like, Wind Ranger, you kind of want to finesse it a little bit more, right? You're looking for, like, the perfect angle on the shackles. You're trying to keep that distance between you and your target, whereas the Lifestealer, you're just like Mr. A-Click.
Yeah. Makes things a little easier.
So 15 minutes in, real life time about 45, and Depressed Kids finished off the Maelstrom.
Amazing what you found laying around.
Then straight for the old BKB. So definitely a major downside to the core Wind Ranger is always just like the one more item syndrome. She's one of the worst heroes for that. I feel like whenever I play it, just like you need BKB, and then I mean, it used to be you need the eggs, and now eggs is all weird. But now it's like you need your shard, and you still need a damage item with that BKB, plus your Maelstrom for farming, and it just never feels like you're complete, And then sometimes you want to blink so you can actually hit your spells. That would be great, because right now their initiation is very weak. Their initiation is essentially running at towers.
Yeah, that's the part about it that's a little bit rough. And granted, they do run at towers really well, but Lays is being this, like, you know, for lack of a better word, bulwark in front of them, stopping any of that from happening. And securing runes, it will be an arcane up top, so no one will have the bottle refill and ready to go again. And NaVi just can take their time to pick the perfect fight that they want, because they've got complete control of this side of the map. They're sticking CIS rejects back in a corner.
Yeah, and we had Lice just down bottom there on the Mars, and TP's up top. Just decides would rather go join for these excursions rather than sort of hold the dead lane. So I don't know if this will result in Pasha actually getting this tower, but they don't have Glyph on the Radiant.
Depressed Kid. They find him. That ward doing so much. He's caught, tries to get pushed up to the high ground. That cliff's too big though. So they
Dives,
will
trying to win
kill
run.
him. Yeah. That's a frustrating one. Ace. He finds both of them. Oh, good reaction. But immersion, it won't matter. Still gets brought down. Bottom lane, there's that pressure onto the tier 2, but I do not think NaVi care.
No, they didn't fully commit to it. Worried about TPs, worried about things like solo in the fog, cooking, or just sending in a Mortimer's Kiss, and that'll just be death for Pasha. So he can't be too bold. And unfortunately, NaVi just are just gonna stay out on the map. They're gonna salve up on Sweet and Strong after refilling Pasha to, or sorry, no one to acceptable levels on the Pango.
And in the meantime, Solo can keep the pressure on to top side as well. Scatter blasting,
vision.
cooking.
They should have Pango here. Or sorry, Pugna. Jeez. Whew. I'm recovering. I'm lagging. Me too. Just like
A
the
lot of
players.
people.
Yeah. Him with the ice fire bomb.
Oh, Lays. They're looking. Big jump. Finds one. Pasha in trouble. Couldn't get the roar off. Going to drop. And now looking for more. Immersion, Depressed Kid. They see all of them, but can they stay on a target? Has the roll ready to go. Looks for one. Wants to find him. Hoodwink in trouble. Will hide off to the side, but eventually the kill is there. Depressed Kid just has to run away. They got their eyes on him though. Solo chase. Looking for the follow-up. Cookie is there. And eventually he too will fall.
I love that instant ward sentry on the high ground just to guarantee the kill right there. So it's just like, you're not getting away.
Yeah.
So how does Solo have no ward cosmetic? That's wild.
Top tower is under attack.
That's a good point.
Radiant's
Also, his
bottom
in-game name right
tower
now is
under
Position
attack.
5 boosting service, which is really
Dire's
funny.
middle tower is under attack.
I like that.
Solo just winning everybody games.
He's doing it. Making it happen.
Dire's top tower
He's
is
winning
under
them this
attack.
game, that's for sure. The combination of the draft, the play, in-game, everything, it's looking so strong. And they will glyph here for the tier 2. We'll see what Navi's decision is afterwards, if they want to try and just stick around for that one. It looks like they're gonna.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
And
top
I mean,
tower
CIS
has fallen.
rejects, there's just so many problems they need to overcome right now.
That gives him a head start.
And one would assume Roche is just, I mean, they're already in there, so yeah.
Yeah.
Instant. Get the Aegis. You already
It
can't
is
fight them. Hey, yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower
At least they can
is
take the tier 2 because of it, I would hope.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got Hum of the Overlord there. Will pop the glyph.
Wave. Surely, right? I mean, they don't have like Deso or anything. So this Roche is taking a little bit of time. Can you at least get that tier 2 tower? Yes!
Okay. Much needed. But reaction to Press Kid. Found no BKB yet. And he's going to drop. Good shackle. Solo, come on.
My fault you're shooting all antiquated like.
Yeah.
Well, how are you gonna do it to him like that? What was that? That was so BM.
That happens. That
Actual
happens.
bad manners.
Listen, you got to get in people's heads, okay?
Oh, he's fully in there.
Well, a very substantial lead at this point for NaVi, Trent.
All right.
That's all I can say.
Is it possible that that taunting could activate the truest combo known to man of taunt to get bodied?
We'll see.
Will that power a comeback?
If there was ever a time for it to happen, it has to be right now. That is for sure.
It's not looking good.
No. Press Kid hoping to stop something here. Drop down the macro pyre. Ooh, Ice Path comes a second too late, and the damage is just not there. Oh god. They find themselves a courier, a couple more. Pasha looking for it, but they can't get in range. Roll up, roll out. Easy.
I like this Electro DD Pango roll.
It's kind of crazy looking. It's the drive-by bounty too. But tier 3 tower taken, nothing else afterwards.
All right. Individual kills are possible though, right? Win Range is going to have BKB soon-ish. So we get BKB, we get a roar off, we get some hoodwink, big old damage from the sharpshooter. Perhaps they can do it. 20-second healing ward cooldown talent taken.
Oh no. Oh no. Spear? Okay, that might get him out actually. No one walks into the ice path. Afterwards, they have a good scatter blast. Evan trying to find somebody to pick off with the sharpshooter, and they do get the Omni Slash kill, so Sweet and Strong goes down, but also Immersion will fall. And in the end, it's 2 for the Pugna. V-Tune still chasing, wanting to get to Press Kid, clips him there just on the edge. He is pulling the creep wave out and away.
Jug Illusions mid though.
Yeah, and they've got a creep wave back again. They're ready to go.
Yeah, that part's a little unfortunate.
I wonder if they just go top.
Might not have quite enough time.
Thinking about it for now.
Seems a little ambitious.
We'll see if this comes back to bite him or not. Blaze is waiting there for somebody to TP in. And we do get a Pango disconnect. So we'll see how this goes. Can they defend? Can they reconnect? Oh no. Oh no, not like this.
I've had to elevate the desk to standing mode. Could be a while.
Do you know what time we started? It looks like we started. I'm trying to figure that out.
It was a while back.
Yeah.
We were supposed to start like 3.5 hours ago.
Okay.
Oh, actually, wait. I have the time we started. Game 1 started at. Wait for it. Wait for it. 11:47 Nova Scotia time, which is.
All right, you're in a weird time zone.
Yeah, I am in a weird time zone. Like 2 hours ago.
Okay, not bad then. Not bad. Tier 3 tower. Going to drop. And they managed to get it. Won't connect there with the bushwhack. No one is low, but still has 2 minutes left on this Aegis. And Jug has no interest in coming back right now. Doesn't have Omni Slash ready. Ice Path will connect. And in the meantime, they find themselves a depressed kid. Laze was scouting it out the entire time. And after the tier 3 tower goes down, another set of racks is going to be claimed by NaVi, it looks like. Jumps inside, hides away, and slowly but steadily, they will take this down the whole way through.
CIS reject, so they're not giving up yet.
Oh. And Rage Out then cuts the treat. Nicely done by V-Tune. That was cool. I like that.
Some quality coverage there from your bud.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh, goody.
They're doing the treadmill.
Yeah, just going for a walk. It's like the Lifestealer taunt, but
Yeah,
for
it's
everybody.
Good. Well, he's not spinning in circles, though.
I think we can still see V-Tune moving. He's like, yeah,
that's true.
all right, cool. Yeah.
This is a long one. Oh, no. Wait, disconnected?
I see disconnected, but I see everyone's still there.
All right,
Oh.
we're going to get
Oh,
back
there we
into
go.
this. There's the pause that we needed. Hello and welcome back again.
Hey,
Bet you didn't think you'd see us again, did you?
I bet they did.
They're getting back into the game again. This time, a couple other players, CIS rejects going down. The Jug and the Wind Ranger. You know, I kind of wonder if they're just going to host the rest of them on Stockholm almost no matter what, you know?
Yeah, maybe don't queue for pubs right now, everybody. Just a thought. Yeah.
It's a dangerous time.
Might not be the play at the moment. I want to wait now a little bit here.
If you have really good internet, then it is time to queue ranked. You know, get some free MMR off of that. There you go.
I don't think that's how it works.
Is that not how it works?
I think it's just the servers being a little sad.
Oh no. Well, you know, that happens, I guess.
Here it
does
goes.
Look like we're going to be ready to get back into the game again, as they are calling for the go.
Oh, sorry. CS rejects have not yet, though. So
Oh, you're right. Never mind.
we're still waiting.
I was so excited. I was ready for it to happen, but no luck. Yeah, the rest of them are reconnecting. This game is looking very tough now for CIS rejects. You're 2 racks down,
Yeah.
11k gold lead at 23 minutes.
Go.
It hurts.
We got a G call. We're doing it.
Let's see if they can get back into it, though, as we will jump back into the game. Perfect. Dasher, what's Pango going? Does he have an Aghanims coming out right now? Oh my god, he actually does. He only needs 600 more gold on Nolan, and then he's gonna have a freaking Ags.
Yeah, that's really good, this game, actually. This Wind Ranger BKB might not look that strong as it's finally about to be revealed.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, that hurts. DD spawns up top. This is their moment. Pango is not with the rest of the team.
the
They gotta
Lord.
go now. Oh, the
he
blink
blinks
away.
out?
Oh, the blink away. Oh, no. Oh, God. This is not the way it's supposed to go. Instant trouble now. Posh is dropping low. Dead. Done. Dusted. Ping. Pugna did go down. Omni afterwards. Couple quick bounces around. Sharing the
Shackle?
love. And, oh, good scatter blast into the cookie. Now the chase. Looking for the finish. And they will take him as well. Lay's getting punched by the creeps. Give him a smoke. Somebody smoke this man. Will they kill him off? Depressed Kid also. The chase on the other side misses the power shot just barely. And will now get beaten down by V2 to no one in tow. And Mars also manages to make the escape. Devastating.
CS rejects, though, they're holding up to the very last building.
That's right.
They want all their game time. They're just like, you know what? They got to be low on pause time. Hold
right.
on, guys.
There's a way. Where there's a will,
there
there's a way.
is a win condition here.
Is under attack.
And it does not involve our heroes. There's a little bit of network instability.
Dire's bottom tower
They
has
are
fallen.
underneath a ward here, but I don't think it's going to really matter that much. Sweet and Strong gets the bounty rune, easy peasy. And NaVi just trying to play cleanup now before the entire thing melts away. So CIS rejects, smoke up. Don't know if that one was scouted or not. It might have been. No one jumps in. Disarmed. No Omni Slash. And the smoke broken means the fight is hard to take. Spear. Ooh, good
Tumbler.
tumbler toy.
That was nice.
Good
He
reactions
was
there
so
from
dead,
Pasha.
too. Like,
Yeah.
he just has nothing on the zero right now.
Bash. Spin. Catch onto both. Force staff afterwards. No one goes for a little bit of a ride. They take down the Jug. Buys back immediately. Have an MKB done onto one. Looking now for this catch onto Hoodwink. Stun is there. Roar afterwards. Everything for Pango, but Sweet and Strong is there to keep him alive. Depressed Kid trying to kill Solo. Ain't gonna happen. Kushi's still chasing. Does have Omni Slash back up again.
Dude, how's
So
he
maybe an
alive?
opportunity. Lays trying to live. Oh my god, it went to the small camp. Why? He just turns around and goes for the Midas, and GG is called. They're done. They have had enough. Rough stuff in this game number 2 as NaVi is going to claim the victory. Very impressive showing from them.
Yeah, really similar couple of games there from NaVi. Just clean execution. Seems like everyone had a good understanding of what the game plan was, and they just played as a very solid and well-coordinated unit to a couple back-to-back victories of pretty crushing proportion.
Crushing indeed. And a good exercise in showing how to keep your head under adverse circumstances from NaVi, if I do say so myself. But I think that is going to do it. A 2-0 in Eastern Europe. NaVi still looking very good, trying to pick up where they left off at the end of Tour 2. But for now, we're going to head on back to the panel, let them talk to the wonderful people who made it all happen. See y'all after the break.
quite a few pauses going on there. I do feel bad for the Eastern European teams playing with that lag, but it was NaVi who were successful in Game 2, taking Series 2-0. First one we've gotten on this broadcast in Division 1.
We did it.
It is nice to finally see it 100%. And I know the big thing that I want to talk about, and you want to talk about, Fear, is the difference in Beastmasters. You said that he wasn't something that was worth, banning or anything. It was very easy to shut him down. And NaVi displayed that, just how quickly it is and easy it is to make sure he doesn't snowball in a game.
Yeah, I mean, Game 1, NaVi just had the freest beast game of their life, and it looked really clean. It looked really OP. And then the CIS rejects tried to be like, that looked OP. We want to do that. And they tried it, but NaVi was prepared. They had Snapfire first pick already, which is already pretty good. You can just drop the nukes from afar. Then they just picked Mars, Pango, a lot of AoE damage, and Beastmaster couldn't really find the same snowball effect that NaVi had.
Despite just the heroes being good picks to shut down the beast, obviously there were rotations and plays made by NaVi throughout the game sheet. Were there any ones particularly that stood out for you, or their map control that really stood out?
I thought Lice played really well on his Mars this game. I was just very impressed with his rotations and moves, and it was kind of funny sometimes because they would just drop absolutely everything on one hero. We'd see an arena onto a hoodwink, and then all of a sudden there's just the Snapfire ult and everything, an infest comes out on one hero. It's guys, relax. They're dead. You're up 10k net worth. Relax. But
beating a dead horse.
Yeah. Well, they were very good and they connected well to each other as a team. Their spells, obviously, they synergized together. The Lifestealer last pick, whilst we questioned maybe some of the matchups, it was a good, it had a good vehicle in Mars, and they played that well together. I think
he won the lane too, to be honest.
He did win the lane, yeah.
He was picked in both series, the Lifestealer too. So something that is standout when you think about this series. But looked really great on him both times.
Yeah, I think right now people are theorizing a lot of things. One is the BKB, right, being nerfed, and people are like, oh wow, Magic community will be great, but Jug didn't look too great this game, but Lifestealer looked good in both games. But the difference was between these two games, and it's too small of a sample size, is that the Jug lost his lane really hard.
Yeah,
he got owned
really bad.
Yeah, so maybe if you can win your lane on Jug, you can maybe see a game like this Lifestealer's had. Lifestealer's also going Natus in both games, getting really farmed, but he also won his lane in both games too.
Yeah. I do think Navi's supports also were fantastic in their map movement. You mentioned if their map movement was good, it was really good. They were putting wards behind towers, diving towers. The supports would connect with no one's Pango, and they would just kill people. They caught Jug running from his lane to base and stuff. This is they're just playing so well. They're controlling the enemy's jungle. Poor Wind Ranger's power shotting a wave top and then running right on the edge of his base to try and reconnect to his team, and they're just catching him there and killing him. They're they were really good at oppressing them and completely shutting off any space.
Yeah. Do you think there were any points in times where maybe CIS rejects, right, they lose lanes that you thought that they were going to win? So was there ever this maybe glimmer of hope for them, or it really was just a full NaVi display today?
I think when the Wind Ranger rotated bottom and killed the Lifestealer, it looked really, really good and promising, but at the same time, the Jug died top. So it kind of neutralized that play. And I was oh, that was the one thing that kind of looked good for them in that game.
100%.
And then it looked bad.
Would you say the same?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's just the games just look so hard, and I think NaVi is playing really, really well. So it's hard for me to. I would say they're just outclassing CIS rejects.
What would you do if you were CIS rejects right now? What would you go back and try and focus on predominantly?
They're a new team. In terms of the full lineup, I think they just need some time to get better together. Just watch replays. Just improve as any team does. If you have a coach, consult your coach. Just talk as a team. Figure it out. They'll get there.
Any words?
Hopefully.
Any words for you, Fear, of advice for them?
Advice? Not really.
I mean, I think
either
in the draft
just
or
play more Dota. It's a new patch. It's hard to know how good any given team is right now with such a new patch. People are experimenting. Eventually, you'll see more pubs. You'll play more pubs, and the meta will kind of start to form. But for now, just think NaVi just has a better idea of the game, and that's just how it is sometimes.
Yeah. Was there a standout player for you guys on the side of NaVi for both games?
For both games?
Like, you can either say a series MVP, or you could say, no, in game 1 it was this player.
Lies was MVP for the Beastmaster game for me. In game 2, it's hard. Like, everyone played pretty well.
They played really good as a team, in my opinion, in game 2.
They all played really well.
I like Lies the most. I'd give him the MVP for me.
Sure.
There isn't one, but if there were one.
If there were one, offlaner respect offlaner, you know what I mean?
Actually, that's true. I feel like all you really pick is either offlaners or mid laners
A
to
little
give
biased.
MVP
Man,
to.
that's not true. Yopaj was my number 1.
Did I not just say
he's
either
mid.
offlaners or mid laners?
No? Oh, yeah, maybe. Sorry.
Perhaps.
I just heard offlaners and I saw red. It's like, no, I have to defend myself.
You're absolutely so wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, and if you use Lice as well
Why not?
for the whole series.
The whole series period. If you
Absolutely.
had to pick one and the rest get kicked, who would it be?
And the rest get kicked.
Who would you keep on the
If
team?
you were to form your
Wow.
if you were to form your own team, who would you replace?
Okay, well,
That's not a legit question. Please don't answer that. You look like you were about to.
I would. I mean, I don't fully understand the question, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's-
I go in and
Yeah,
place
you're
them?
going in. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'd replace Solo for sure.
you just take one 30-year-old and replace him with another.
Exactly. There's not going to be much difference.
Exactly, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
If you are a team about to come up against Navi, though, what are you like looking to work on? I feel like I didn't really explain that well. It's sort of like what weaknesses were shown from Navi. That's what I'm trying to say. Were there any at all?
It's more of a fear question since he actually played on a pro
No, I'm
team.
gonna look at you.
Me?
Yeah.
If I'm playing against Navi,
Yep.
I'm like on Twitter like, hey guys, I'm playing against Navi. This is so exciting. And then I feed like 18 times. There's nothing I can do about it.
Okay, perfect. I think that's not gonna help anyone out there.
Yeah.
I just want to go play some pubs, honestly. Play the new patch.
That's literally what you
wanna-
just tell people. Everyone out there, just get on Dota right now and just keep playing.
Yeah, I mean, I was inspired. I want to play some Marcy. Saw it earlier in CDPC.
Wait,
Offlane Marcy.
so you were inspired by offlane Marcy, even though
Losing.
she got absolutely.
Yeah, I
steamrolled.
want to do it better.
Do you want to do the same
obviously.
build? Like, how would you change it up?
No, I mean, I'm just going to rush BKB and go Basher probably.
How is that fun? I can't wait to go home and play some Mossy. Time to rush a BKB.
That's
Like,
just, that's offlane.
just skip the BKB, go straight to the Basher. Then you're having fun.
No, because you're not hitting anything because you're getting chain stunned. How is that fun?
Well, if you
Some
buy
of us enjoy winning.
if you buy a Helm of Dominator like our boy, you can then stun people with your Centaur, and then you can
You
hit
can
them.
also get chain stunned and die and have.
Maybe you
little
should
impact.
play better so you're not getting chain stunned.
Just don't be out of position.
Just
lol.
don't be out. Yeah. just
Mega
don't.
lol.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is there another hero that stood out for you guys throughout the whole day?
How about this patch? Let's talk about this patch. Like, what
I'm
heroes?
sorry now that he ignored you
What-
so
what
hard.
heroes-
Yeah, I don't know.
What a
Vee, you do this so
horrible,
often. Where I'm
horrible
like,
man.
okay, this question. You're like, you know what? I'm actually just gonna take it and I'm gonna make it my own. But
Okay.
I don't want you guys to talk anymore because we have been stalling for an interview. I don't know if anyone noticed that. I think maybe. But we
Lovely.
do finally have an interview, and it is going to be with Solo. No, it's
Nope,
not.
that's
not
I
Solo.
don't lie. It's Heechin. Hey man, I mean, at least we noticed. How are you? How you guys feeling after that series?
Hello, hello. Yeah, we're feeling good, but a bit tired because of these lags. It's like was impossible to play normal.
Yeah.
It's hard to name these games a game, at least.
Yeah, it was definitely very difficult. Feel for you over here. I do want to ask as a general question though, in this DPC tour, which team are you guys most excited to come up against in verse?
Actually, we don't care. We just playing Dota. We just getting, we growing up together with communication, with team plays for future.
Cool.
That's all.
All right, so I got a question for you. So, as a carry player, with the new patch, what changes the most for you?
Healing self. That's I think it's most bad change that I have because like with high rank, when you stay in with bad players, sometimes it's gonna be rough. For me, I think.
What are you gonna do to, like, deal with that?
I think I will try to buy healing self by myself. Or a lot of tangers.
All right. My question is, this has been a hot topic of debate amongst everyone. How do you pronounce your tag? How do you say it?
About Navi?
No,
you
your
said- you asked-
name. Like your name.
VTune or Virtune.
Okay,
So
thank
it's
you.
both.
It's both.
Perfect. That's what we like to
All
hear.
right,
Yeah.
wonderful. Thank you. This is this is good.
That's actually the only question you have?
That's the biggest one.
Oh, okay, all right. I also want to know then, was there any heroes picked on the side of CIS rejects that caught you guys off guard?
They just try to pick to counter our heroes that I see, but we just, I don't know. We didn't feel that we're gonna get countered or something. We just played our heroes, our draft that we prepared, and that's all.
Yeah, well, you guys looked fantastic on it. Vichin, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on the series win.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, thank you. Finally, Wave here. But look, I feel like we've broken down this series beyond belief. I don't think there's anything more to talk about. So we're going to start wrapping up the show as it is the end of the Eastern European day for us. We can have a look at our Division 1 standings. Just in case you guys don't know, it is only this series that's been played, and it's NaVi
this
out
is
there on top.
insane.
That's crazy. Pack it up, boys. DPC's over. NaVi's going to the major.
Congrats, Navi.
Yeah,
You did it.
There's not really
That
too
was
much
easy.
to say, so at least I got to have a look at it. But that is going to be it. Any closing remarks for you guys from today over the SEA games and the Eastern European game?
Had a lot of fun.
Oh, we had a lot of
Yeah.
fun too, Fia.
Yeah.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God, Fear.
Oh, we can hug as we say
Aw.
bye, guys. There'll still
Alright,
be more
bye-bye.
Eastern European tomorrow. We won't be here, but make sure you tune into the stream.
Bye.